Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are checking out ODO from ODO, a cover by Unnamed and Dacapo. Now, I don't know Dacapo, but I am a big fan of Unnamed's covers and original songs, so this is going to be a very interesting little reaction we've got for us here, especially since we just checked out ODO from ODO, so it's very good timing considering we just got this ODO cover from Unnamed as well. So I'm ready to jump into things in 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Alright. Whoa! Whoa, okay, so already I like what we're doing with the instrumentation here. We're adding in some guitar and we're kind of drawing away from the digitization of things. So, you know, we still have some digital effects and stuff, but we're going more acoustic into things and we're adding a little more introductory intensity. I really like that, and we've got this back and forth as well. Very nice. Wow. Nice. Oh. Nice. Ooh. They've got a nice contrast between voices because Unnamed has a great higher pitch and treble tonality, and they go really well into those intense and gritty screams. So we've got excellent coverage over our treble tones and our more grittier, intense moments. But Dacapo here, he's got a very steady, consistent, and clear mid-tone, and he can also match that grittiness that Unnamed can put into their voice. So it makes for an excellent duet we get here. I mean, that's beautiful. Nice. Nice. Ooh, listen to that scream there. I mean, this is exactly what I love about it, just covers in general. I mean, just transforming the song into your own while still keeping, you know, the main compositional elements of the original, but adding into it. I mean, this is the ideal cover, just in the first minute to me, of just originality and how much is being put into this, and making it into a duet, adding the guitar, adding the rockish metal more than rock elements into it. I mean, this is beautiful. I love this. I like those interjections as well. And then, nice. That scream there, I mean, it's... So interesting on the say no screams. I mean, we're getting, I feel, if I'm hearing that right, it feels almost like a nasally scream there. I mean, we're letting it become a little more cloudy in contrast to the screams on KO that we got before. So on the KO screams, we were desperate. We were shooting out our voice, letting it crack, letting it break. But for the say no, we're more controlled. We have more control, and we're almost pulling back in the sense of that cloudiness, that muddiness that we're adding into it. I mean, that's a very, again, getting that contrast between the voices. All right. Nice. I'm absolutely adoring how we're replacing these digital instrumentation, these digital effects with these acoustic alternatives. I mean, you know, obviously, you know, there's an aesthetic for digitization, digital effects, and all that, and a lot of people really like that. But when you hear how it's replaced with the acoustic pairings and stuff, I mean, I absolutely adore this. I absolutely love what we're doing with these acoustic alternatives and how we're also contrasting. I mean, not only are we covering the original, but we're adding in our own elements here, our different ways we're screaming out. I mean, just the different demeanors we're getting. Like the vocal demeanor itself is different for each voice. It's so I feel like I'm like stuttering and repeating myself, but I hope I am able to at least clearly communicate that. I mean, I'm loving this. This is incredible. Ooh, that was, I think that might be, is that the first time we hear Dacapo really going into his head voice there? Or their head voice, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. But that was incredible. I mean, really hearing, because so far I feel like we've really got the head voice and maybe the lower like nasal tonalities from Unnamed. But Dacapo was sort of felt like they were covering the midtones. And then sort of screaming out and getting more shrill as opposed to necessarily higher pitch when they were going for those screams. But Unnamed and Dacapo, I mean, now we're getting Dacapo on these higher tones, so I'm thinking maybe Unnamed is going to shoot down low, but I'm not sure. Ooh, sorry, I mean, that completely went over my head. Unnamed did go down low. They did climb down low, and so that's why Dacapo is coming up in tonality, up in pitch, and they're contrasting with what we got from Unnamed just then. Going way down low, and then coming up high. Ooh, nice. That's really cool. Using the guitar for that. And then bringing in the synth for just that part. Ooh, I like that. Oh! Nice. I like how we're emulating that sing-songiness we get from the original Odo. We get this almost playful demeanor from the original Odo, and here we're kind of emulating that, but twisting it up a bit, because now we're showing, like, the intermission, and we're showing that we're going. I'm fumbling my words so badly, but we're going up in pitch, really constricting our throat, and then climbing way down low and getting a little nasally. So we're drawing these contrasts again and again, and I love that. I love that so much. And Dacapo here, they're going a little more intense and a little more guttural. Well, maybe not guttural per se, but they're really dipping down low into their abdomen support for this intermission here. Nice. That sounds so good. Nice. And they kept the pop. They kept the pop for the transition there, but instead of the digitization or the synths and the digital percussion, we're getting this amazing distortion guitar and these acoustic sounding drums. I think they're acoustic. They could be digital. I mean, those sound like acoustic drums to me, but they could very well be emulated. And then, interesting, and we're still opting for that synth for the higher tones there. We're not going towards a guitar for those higher tones. We're keeping the synth, but just for the lower tones, we're really going for the distortion guitar. Man, I feel out of breath, and we're not even done yet. But I'm absolutely loving this cover. It feels like a fight. It feels like a boxing match. You know, ODO by ODO, I mean, there was all sorts of intensity, all sorts of different demeanors. But in ODO by ODO, it felt like one-sided. You know, it felt like, you know, yeah, we're in a fight, but it's not even a hard fight. You know, like we're intense and we're in the fight, but we're not having a tough time. Here, this is having a tough time. Both parties are struggling. Both parties are going at like their all, and I feel like that's what we're changing from the original. The original's message of just like a hard-hitting fighter versus this cover's message of two hard-hitting fighters going at it. And I mean, this is, I absolutely love how that's being communicated, how things have shifted, what the instrumentation that we're replacing. I mean, it's so much fun. I'm absolutely loving this. Listen to the bassy tones there. That's so good. All right. That was definitely more theatrical there. Ooh, that's a nice head voice from Dacapo. Oh, instead of going for the repetitive. Nice. We even changed the. Oh, let's not go to that. Well, let's not go to that. But sorry, autoplay. But let's go. I mean, that was a lot of fun. That was really, really good. I really, really like that. We changed up a lot, you know, even the percussive at the end, even that, it had some reminiscent elements, like, you know, you could still hear that reverb, and it still ended similarly, but the rhythm in itself was still, you know, different. And, you know, it's easier for me to comment on things because we just heard the original ODO not that long ago. So I have a lot of ground to work with. And so, I mean, we changed so much, and it still communicates a song. I mean, at the end, you know, that vocal run that, or not even a run, just that repetitive I hope that comes off on the mic. But you know, that run that ODO does, you know, we kind of did a spin on that, and we just kind of more sustained it when we had Unnamed singing that. Right here. Yeah, instead of we went for a ooh vowel, and then we sustained that and then sort of brought it down, as opposed to doing multiple impacts for it. Yeah, I mean, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, this is incredible work. I mean, I love this so much. Unnamed always impresses me, but Dacapo as well, joining in for this. It has been absolutely amazing. I mean, I'm absolutely loving what he added to the cover, or what they added to the cover. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I really, really like that. So thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. I know I may not have been the best commentator for this reaction video. I was a little overly excited, but I mean, how could you not be? This is such a cool cover. I mean, as a metalhead, you know, as someone who really likes metal music, hearing the spin on ODO into more of a acoustic instrumentation. I mean that's so much fun. That's something you love to hear. So I absolutely love this cover. That was so much fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. Aside from that, I will see you all next time. Thank you very much.